Before this video starts, make sure to go and check out the westhamway.co.uk. Link to their website will be in the description, and let's crack on with the video. What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be predicting the Premier League fixtures this weekend and seeing how many I can get right, how many I get wrong. Let's test my football knowledge. Let's go. First up we have Liverpool versus Swansea. Liverpool last game drew 1-1 to Man U. A game they feel that they probably should have held on to, but definitely a very good point in terms of where they are in the league. And they'll be looking forward to this one as a game they should be winning and a game they have to win if they're going to contest for that top title. As for Swansea, it just gets worse for them. Losing 4-0 out to Arsenal last week, they just don't look like a team that's going to survive at the moment. And they haven't really signed anyone in January. They don't have a goal scorer, they don't have someone that's keeping them up. They don't have any chance really, like Sunderland do with Defoe. They're not scoring, they're conceding too many goals. And for this one, I can only see a 3-0 Liverpool win. Next up, we got Bournemouth versus Watford. Bournemouth losing 3-1 to Hull last time out. A game probably most would have seen as a Bournemouth win, with Hull struggling at the moment. But a very vital 3 points for Hull. And Bournemouth will be pretty disappointed with a 3-1 loss. And they'll be looking to bounce back at home to Watford. As for Watford themselves, a bore draw versus Middlesbrough last time out. They haven't been the same without Pereira injured. They're lacking that sort of creativity that we saw, especially when they played us. I thought he was a very decent player. And I do think Bournemouth will be too strong for Watford, so I'm going with 2-1 to the Cherries. Next up, we got Crystal Palace versus Everton. Palace losing 3-0 out to my team West Ham at the weekend, and to be honest, they did look very, very poor. I didn't see any threat from them really, especially in that second half. And defensively, it looked like a Sam Allardyce team. Very, very dull to watch. As for Everton, they will be over the moon with what they've just pulled off. A 4-0 win against Man City. And they've played really well. They had a few youngsters come on as well. I know 2 of them got their debut goals, and that's really good to see. And they'll be buzzing for this one. Absolutely buzzing. And with the attacking options Everton have, I can only see a 3-1 win for the away team. Next up, onto my team, West Ham United. We are playing Middlesbrough away. Middlesbrough, as I said before, drew 0-0 away to Watford. They won't be too upset about that. It's a good point away from home. It helps them tally their points to get them further away from the relegation zone. And they'll be looking to get 3 points against us, with their home record being very crucial to help them stay up. However, I do think the confidence is back for us now. Lanzini, Carroll, Faguli all had a really good second half. I do think we're going to be too strong for Middlesbrough, and I'm going to say 2-1 to West Ham. Moving on to Stoke versus Man United. Stoke being comfortable winners in a 3-1 win away to Sunderland, a game they probably expected to win themselves, and they got the business done very early in the first half with 3 early goals, doing the business and killing off Sunderland very early on. As for Man United, they will probably be very disappointed with a draw against Liverpool. Although it's not a bad point, but it's a game at home against their rivals, who are pretty much on level points with them at this stage, and they were looking to close that gap, especially with all the London top clubs winning at the weekend. They had to put on the pressure. They didn't, and they just got a draw. So this is a game they must win. However, I do think Stoke are a good team at home, and one you don't want to play if you are looking for points. So I'm going to say this is going to be a 2-2 draw. And for the last 3 PM kickoff, it is West Brom versus Sunderland. West Brom getting thrashed by a very, very decent Tottenham side, 4-0. And that was probably just a bonus game where they're trying to pick up points. But they have been doing pretty decent this season, West Brom. They've been very strong at home. Sunderland, on the other hand, look very down and out. And Defoe is the only spark left in their team. But it's not proven enough. They're leaking too many goals. And it really does look like they're going to go down at this rate. As for my prediction in this game, I'm going to go with a 2-0 home win. For the Saturday night kickoff game, we have a very, very big game. Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur. If Man City don't win this, then I'm pretty sure we can all say they're out of the title race. Tottenham looking very strong at the moment. They'll be looking to bounce on. It's going to be a really good game. I think Guardiola, he looks like a beaten man at the moment, and he needs to galvanise that squad. Spurs, on the other hand, look very strong at the back and look very dangerous going forwards. It's not going to be an easy one to call, but I think Man City will edge it 2-1 to the home team. As for the Sunday games, the first one of the day is Southampton versus Leicester. Southampton losing 1-0 out to Burnley away last time out. Burnley are very good at home. I think they'd be third if it was just on home form. So it shows how good they've been this season. Just their away form perhaps letting them down. But Southampton won't be too disheartened about that loss, I don't think, especially with their form. And they'll be looking to bounce back in this game. Leicester just haven't been the same as they were last season. Probably expected, but most of their fans probably thought they were going to finish a bit higher and do a bit better than they are at the moment. Southampton are a decent side at home, and Leicester do not look like a team that are going to beat them. So for that reason, I'm saying 3-0 to Southampton. Then you've got Arsenal versus Burnley, pretty one-sided. Arsenal will get the business done. Burnley, as I said before, struggling away from home. Arsenal want to pick up the points. They have to stay in the race, and for that reason, I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. And for the last game of the weekend, it is currently top of the table Chelsea versus Hull City. Pretty one-sided again, as with the Arsenal game. And Chelsea just look too strong, even without Costa, their main man up front. I don't think Hull are going to get anything this game. I think Chelsea are going to make another statement with a 3-0 win. And that's all for the video today, guys. If you did enjoy it, please do press that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. Do you agree with my predictions? What are your predictions? As I said, thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you on the next video.